After a thrilling comeback victory last weekend at Indiana, the Scarlet Knights look primed for an upset bid as they welcome the #1 ranked and undefeated Ohio State Buckeyes. Here to preview that matchup, I'm joined by Tom Luicci. And Tom, that comeback was fueled by an offense led by Chris Labiano that seems to be getting better and better each week.
Yeah, season high, 596 yards, the best production in 7 years, and you need that production if you're down 25 on the road and going to win the game in the second half, which they did. I just thought there was tremendous balance. I didn't mean, as I said last week, to be the offensive coordinator, but they threw the ball well. They also ran the ball well. They had nice balance. That was the important thing. And we saw, again, the importance of Leonte Carroo to this offense. I mean, he was just fantastic. Who knows what he would have gotten if he had played that fourth quarter, if he hadn't got hurt. But he was on his way to, I think, a 200-yard, 5-touchdown receiving game, the way the game played out. But, yeah, it was probably the best offensive performance, beyond the yardage, that we've seen in quite a while in terms of completeness.
And Urban Meyer has named a new starting quarterback for this Saturday's game. JT Barrett will be getting the start. Yes. How will the Scarlet Knights secondary prepare for this sudden change?
Well, new quarterback, but a familiar face to Rutgers because they did face JT Barrett last year. He had a tremendous game against them, threw for 3 touchdowns, ran for 2 and 100 yards. He's the problem he presents in my mind. I think, first of all, I think he's a better fit for what Ohio State wants to do. As you know, it's almost unheard of to change quarterbacks willingly when you're 7-0 and ranked #1 in the country. This is not because of an injury, a suspension. They're just changing quarterbacks, which I understand. I personally think JT Barrett's a better fit for what they do. He's a better runner. We saw all the records he sent last year when he was the starter. Cardell Jones they tried to run some things, I thought, that didn't fit Cardell Jones' skill set. So He's dangerous as a passer. To me, he's more dangerous as a runner. I mean, that's where the threat is. And they already have one of the best running backs in the country in Ezekiel Elliott. So now you combine that threat with the threat of JT Barrett. That's a handful. That's more than just a secondary. That's the front seven as well. They have their hands full with this rushing game from Ohio State.
And this will be the third primetime matchup for the Scarlet Knights this season, but this one will be nationally televised on ABC. Knowing this, how do you think it'll impact the Scarlet Knights' performance this weekend?
I think it's going to be a great crowd, and everybody's encouraged to get here early. And the reason is because Rutgers has a 4-minute window on national TV Saturday night when the stadium and the atmosphere is being showcased from 8 to 8:04. Kickoff's about 8:12. So if people are in their seats then, we get a sense of the great atmosphere right from the beginning that can be showcased nationally. I just think that would be a tremendous thing. I spoke to several players this week about the impact of the crowd and the atmosphere. They can't wait. They're energized. I think the crowd's going to be energized. The fact that it's under the lights, the #1 team in the country, that convergence of all those factors, I think, makes for a tremendous atmosphere. And I think it will be.
Well, there you have it. It's always a pleasure, Tom. That game will be this Saturday at High Point Solution Stadium. Kickoff will be at 8:12 p.m., so get in your seats early. And for those not in the stadium, you can catch the game live on ABC. Reporting from the Rutgers practice facility with Tom Luicci, I'm Fatoumata Diallo.